Hello everyone, here we are in another tournament game. Today we have the 4th seed Dragon versus the 12th seed Cleveland. It's Zero, it's Outlaw, it's Gold. It's our last round of 8 game. Let's see who takes it.
Oh, was that the...
Yes, that was my intro. It's very formal at the beginning, but after that it just goes to whatever I feel like.
I was expecting my kill.
It's a good intro.
After you do it so many times, it feels like second nature, I guess. Been doing the tournament now. This is the 4th year, so a lot of practice, getting better at narrating, but we'll see how this match goes here. So the winner of the matchup gets the number 1 seed USA in our semifinal round, one of the semifinal rounds. The other semifinal round is between the 3 seed Darkside and the 7 seed Darkstar.
So if Cleveland and I do not make it to extraction and Jeff does he get the seat?
No. That would mean, if nobody makes it here, that would mean that the other semifinal game turns into the championship.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Which, Dragon, you are all too familiar with turning games into that. And speaking of Dragon, I'll be following Dragon here on wave 1 on 0.
Okay.
Let's see where he's going.
We need to secure this position. Enemies on the move.
Alright, hanging out by the crow's nest, not on crow's nest, but near it. Heading to the back of the map now. Might have jumped that spawn a little bit early, it looks like. He did. Forced him all to spawn up here by Cleveland. Cleveland's on top first, it looks like 200 to 600. Very early lead. Lots of combos from Cleveland. Dragon's got that piranha kill. Where is Dragon now? He's right there. I got lost in the sea of people for a sec. Everyone was beside each other. Nice combos from Dragon, though, getting back into this. Here early in wave 1. Cleveland still with that early lead. Dragon trying to get inside. Heading back to the back of the map, at least looking that way. Now he heads inside. Cleveland working the outside of the map. Let me get out of the way here. Let our contestants fight over the spawns that they need. Cleveland up 21 to 1,000. I almost said 21,000. That'd be quite the impressive score for wave 1, wouldn't it? But anyways, Dragon's still getting some more kills. Down to the last 3 enemies here on wave 1. And at the end of wave 1, we have, after they kill the last enemy, eventually, hopefully, there we go. Cleveland on top, 2,800 to 1,700. Going into wave 2, following Cleveland. Where's he going? Cleveland's going in here. You know Dragon never stays still. Cleveland on the inside here. We'll see where he goes. To LZ or back to the back. Look like he is going to the back of the map. A lot of enemies back there that spawned. We'll see what he's able to get. Dragon's on there first with an Audi kill. Someone went down. Dragon went down. Gets himself back up. Back into the fight. Cleveland still up by about 900 points. Cleveland down gets back up himself. So both contestants going down here on wave 2. They're playing pretty aggressive. Cleveland back here at the back of the map, letting the enemies come to him. I'm going to go ahead and reposition a bit. But Cleveland is repositioning himself. Dragon in the crow's nest heading toward LZ, but so is Cleveland, trying to get back to the same spawn the Dragon is. Go ahead and check that score again. Cleveland on top 3,900 to 3,100. 800 point lead for Cleveland here on wave 2. Cleveland getting a lot of kills from that Rose Rad. Impressive. Heading back to the big room, on the inside. Dragon near LZ, getting more combos and kills of his own with that piranha. Cleveland back here. Getting some enemies through that doorway, and also through the other door, but Dragon encroaching on the back of the map on the Cleveland spawn. Nice combos from Cleveland again, and Dragon. Down to the last 3 enemies here on wave 2. Last one. Looks like Dragon's in a better position to go ahead and grab it, maybe. And he does. At the end of wave 2, it is Cleveland on top, 5,500 to 5,200. Dragon closing that gap, following Dragon here on wave 3. It is a hack. Alright, Dragon is on the inside, heading to the back of the map. Cleveland's facing the back of the map. So it looks like Cleveland's in the hack, Jeff's in the hack. I'll be following Dragon here. We'll see how everything goes. One thing to remember, if the hack does become too pressured, we can ask our contestants to leave it, but right now it looks like it is fine. Both contestants are opting to go for kills rather than objective points, which is probably a smart thing to do here given that center hack. But Cleveland getting some objective scores, though, by hopping back in a little bit. Dragon getting his kills back here, and Dragon has taken the lead 7,800 to 6,500. Cleveland's down, gets himself back up. Dragon is down, gets himself back up. Contestant's going down early here.
Somebody take this. If the Hydra is in the way, can
Jeff, you can shoot. Yeah, you can shoot and clear it out. You have the power to do that. Alright, so Dragon did come in there and did use a missile on that, I will say. I had to look at the board again. So where is he going? Back to the back of the map. So hack's going slowly. Contestants getting enemy kills. 600-point lead here for Dragon. Dragon goes back up, getting some of the objective score here. There's a lot at LZ. Does he want it? I think he does. Getting objective points and kills here. Goes down again, gets himself back up. That might be about 3 gels from him now. Might need to watch out here on wave 3. But Cleveland's also expended a couple himself. But they're both fighting tooth and nail to get all these enemies that are quite spread out now. Objective is done. It's cleanup time here on wave 3. Dragon with the lead, 12-4 to 11-6. Close game. Fighting over the same spawn here now. Looks like Dragon is doubling back to the front. Dragon is going back to the front, down to the last 3 enemies here on wave 3. Slower pace game here, but that was mainly due to the objective. And at the end of wave 3, it is Dragon on top 13-2 to 12-5. Very close here, heading into wave 4, following Cleveland. Where's Cleveland? He's at the back of the map. And so is Dragon. It's going to be a race into the interior and to the front. That's what's going to happen. They're going to fight over the same spawns. Yes, they're going to the same ones. Here goes Cleveland, here goes Dragon. Who gets the better of this spawn? Hard to tell. Now Cleveland does. Dragon gets a couple kills, though. Dragon goes back down again! Gets himself back up. Cleveland back over here by LZ. Dragon up 14,000, 13-8. 200-point lead for Dragon right now. Cleveland's cutting into it. Into the crow's nest. Pariah jumping up. Doesn't look at the Pariah. Wants something bigger on the other side. What does he have over here? A whole lot of stuff. And it was a Hydra that just went in there. Dragon was on the inside. Cleveland heading back into the inside with Dragon. What's that score? 15-5 to 15-2. 300-point lead here for Dragon. Both heading to the back of the map. Dragon's back there with Jeff. Looks like Cleveland is doubling back toward LZ. Double combo here from Cleveland. Pretty nice. And another one. Good game here on wave 4. Could this turn into another nail biter? We're definitely going to see. Down to the last 3 enemies here on wave 4. I'm going to stand by this ammo box to replenish as soon as it's done. Watch from afar. Who wants the last enemy? Dragon's going for it. Cleveland got it. At the end of wave 4, it is Dragon on top 16-6 to 16-4. Less than 200 points separate our contestants. Following Dragon here on wave 5, getting in position. It's an exciting one.
Yeah.
Nice spawn for Dragon. Gets the combos, gets the kills. Should put him up a little bit more. However, it's dwindling here for Dragon 16-7 to 16-6. Cleveland's putting up one heck of a fight here, but so is Dragon. There's a Hydra in here. Dragon's focusing on it. What is Cleveland doing? Cleveland is over here focusing on some smaller enemies. Dragon in the interior. Cleveland goes down, waiting for revive this time. Trying to conserve some of those gels. Dragon does get that Hydra kill, though. Dragon up 17-4 to 17-1. 300 points. Dragon lead. Dragon doubling back here. A lot of enemies near LZ. Cleveland working the interior of the map, trying to get a new spawn here. Dragon's content to have this one. Does go down, but right back into the fight, waiting for that revive this time. Needs to conserve, and he does.
Oh, I have no revives.
No revives from Dragon. Well, that is good, I guess, to know in general, but not good in terms of extraction. And Dragon goes flying off of the map here, going in for the revive. Now I know he does not have any left. So he definitely needs them. What's that score? Cleveland on top, 19-1 to 18-4, and Cleveland building a lead here in Wave 5.
It's a ruse.
It's a ruse. Who knows? Who knows?
He has no revives, and then he does, and then he revives himself.
You never know with Dragon here. What does he have up his sleeve? We're about ready to find out. Hopefully he has something here, because Cleveland's still building a lead a bit, but no, Dragon's cutting it down again.
Cleveland Pariah behind you.
Hey, Chev.
See, the tournament's all good fun until somebody gets shot in the back by a pariah. And at the end of Wave 5, it is Dragon on top, 20,003 at 20,200. 100 points going into Wave 6 following Cleveland here. Retrieval. It's an exciting game. It is. Dragon's over there. So is Cleveland. Objectives are on the field. We'll see if our contestants decide to go for it. Looks like Cleveland will. Dragon's also following, but Cleveland does get the objective. Dragon getting his points off of the combos. Cleveland trying to get to LZ. Held up a little bit, but now going there now. Has a clear path following him here. Gets the first one. Dragon on top. Looks like Dragon will get this objective. So both contestants going after objectives. Cleveland went down. Waiting for the revive, though. See, he has it spec'd out with some N7 armor. It's a nice touch here. So Dragon will get that one. Dragon still has the lead. Cleveland on the inside. Third objective has spawned. Cleveland going for it, and Dragon going for it. It's a fight over it. No, Cleveland backed off. Dragon is getting it. Cleveland getting his kills. Dragon on top, 22-7 to 22-4. Well, that jumped up a lot. There we go. All right. Cleveland back here. Dragon goes down. Did he get himself back up?
Exactly. I knew it was a ruse.
That was my health pack.
Oh, no, it could have been the health pack. Gotta remember that. Cleveland does have the last objective here. Is on a dog. We'll get off of it, though. In a good position to get out of there. Objective timer. Don't have to worry about it. It'll be done here. Dragon top 24-3 to 22-6. Dragon building that lead now here on Wave 6.
Artifact recovery is complete. Nice job.
Alright, it's cleanup time on Wave 6. Where's Dragon at? Crow's Nest. Cleveland, LZ, watching for that missile barrage. Almost got a face full of Hydra missiles, but did avoid most of them. Cleveland and Dragon racing toward the back of the map. Dragon goes to the inside. Cleveland taking the outside lane here. It's almost like a race. It's a race to our finish line, pretty much, as we get Wave 6 done. And at the end of Wave 6, Dragon on top, 28-8 to 28-7. 100 points going into Wave 7 following Dragon. It's another close one. Where is Dragon? Dragon's on the inside. And Jeff, you should know you were in a situation just like this. Here come the enemies. They're at LZ. Dragon's going to the back. There's no enemies back there. He reverses course. Cleveland's on the board first for this wave. But Dragon follows up with combos of his own. 2 minutes to go here. Cleveland on top, 29-2. 29-6 to 29-2 now. Man, Cleveland really extended that lead quickly. Had to watch that leaderboard. Cleveland Back in the back, Dragon has a lot of enemies up here, though. Probably just took that lead back, and he does by 200 points. It's another back and forth affair here.
Oh wow, we're already on extraction.
Oh yeah.
I just realized.
The first couple waves were a little bit slow in terms of the pace. Dragon goes down, going to get him back in the fight. He is back in the fight, but he's still on top. He is. Barely. Both over 31K now. A lot of points for both of our contestants. Very even. Minute 10 to go. Cleveland on top. 31-9 to 31-6. 300-point lead for Cleveland. Approaching the 1 minute mark. Dragon on the inside. He has enemies. He has combos. But he doesn't have the lead. Now he has the lead again. Cleveland fighting for this, though. He's giving Dragon everything he's worth right now. Dragon's giving it back. Cleveland on top and Dragon back on top. It's back and forth. Oh, about 30 seconds to go. It's very reminiscent of a game we had. Cleveland down, gets himself back up. 30 seconds. It's just like the Jeff and Darkstar game.
Oh my God.
20 seconds to go.
20 seconds. Let's
Avengers are at LZ. Dragon is down. I'm going to go get him. He's out of gels. I'm trying to give him a chance. Cleveland's on top. And at the end of the game, it is going to be Cleveland on top. 35-7, 35-2. Cleveland takes down the 4 seed.
100, or well, no, not even.
That was a fantastic game, everyone. Very reminiscent of the Jeff and Darkstar game. So first, I would like to talk to you, Dragon. Fantastic match. Great having you in the tournament. How do you feel about being a part of it again?
Okay.
Short and sweet, short and sweet. Well, it was good to have you here, but at the end of the match, Cleveland, you are going to the semifinals, and you will be playing the #1 seed USA. How do you feel about this victory?
Nervous. I was just trying to make it to extraction.
You did. You made it there, you won the game, and you're moving to the semifinals. So final scores, everybody. We've got Cleveland on top, 35-797 to Dragon, 35-221. Very close match. We'll see you in the semifinals.